Hey guys, it's Courtney, and I haven't posted a video, and I'm sorry about this. And weirdly enough, I didn't make this video earlier, because basically, I went to Bastille again, which is very exciting and a very entertaining story, at least to me. Like the last video I filmed was in Christmas haul, which is kind of weird. But anyways, we're gonna get started with this video. So, like 40 something days in advance, we tried to get tickets during their pre-sale, and they were like $20, and we were able to get them. And then like literally, it was like on a Wednesday I think, and then that Friday tickets went on sale in general public, and like we were on it and we got them. I was in general admission again, VIP. Great. And so the VIP was just, we got in like 30 minutes earlier than everyone else, and it was freezing, so it was really good. Close before we like got to the venue, then like we went across the street to the bathroom and then came back, and while we were in the bathroom we met this girl and her mom. And the girl was named Micah, and so we kind of talked, like, I was wearing, I was literally the epitome of emo. Yeah, it was like, it was a Bastille shirt, but it was black, and it had, like, these jeans on, and then, like, a flannel, and black collars, and people were like, okay. And all I wore was a hoodie, which was really bad, and it started, like, flirting on the way there. But anyways, she was like, oh, I like your shirt, and I was like, thanks, I'm really excited to see them. And she was like, same. And so we started talking about it. We were talking about how we had VIP, and her mom was like, what? And so like my mom and her mom were talking about it and everything. We were waiting in line, and her mom like started talking about it with us again, and her mom went and got the VIP things because they had few left. And so then like we waited longer. I'm so mad at myself because I saw Charlie Barnes just like walk across the street, and I was like, what? My mom was like, calm down. And I was like, Charlie. And so I like ran to go like see where he was going, but then like I wasn't like, hey Charlie, I want to get a picture, which makes me really mad because like then I could have met, like, at least met the members, but that's not important. So then 5 o'clock came, and like we had to go through like these metal detector things and like get all our stuff checked, and we got our bracelets and everything, and we were good. So then we went up to the like live lounge thing, because that's where like the VIP people waited, and like I was with my crowd, like we were like sitting there, and like me and this girl were looking through the photo book, and we were like, she was like, I'm just waiting for Dan to walk up here, and then we're just sitting there like, what photo book, and like knocking off the table. It was really funny. And so like we were all talking and everything, and it was like really great. And then it was really close to like for us to go, and like we got our bands, and we were like, okay, we haven't got this, and like as soon as I got the signal to let us through, my god, booked it to the door. No, it's silly. Like we ran to go and get in the front, and like we ran so much, and then we got in trouble, and then like we ran back, and then like I was almost like gonna throw up because I was like grabbing the barrier, and I was like, no, it was like front and center this time, and I was like, yes. And so we were like sitting there, I was like, yeah, and I was like texting all my friends like, I got front row, and like it was really great. And so then like the first, like in this whole thing, it was like 4 different acts. It was Hembry, the greeting committee, the Wombats, and Bastille. The Hembry was like great, and I would like insert the picture like somewhere, and like I got to meet the lead singer, and I think it was the bassist. Super nice people, but like they were, first of all, like all the bands were really good, and second of all, like during the Wombats, this girl behind me was like obviously like this like hipster chick who was like obsessed with it, and like was like kind of dancing but like bumping me against the barrier, and like I'm like 5 foot, okay, and like this thing went up to like the barrier went up to like my throat, and so I was like sitting there going, ah, you're choking. It was like really bad. So bad at explaining this. But anyways, so like all the bands went, and then like they were setting up for Bastille, and like I was like sitting with mom, I was like, yes. And my mom was like, if you cry again, I'm gonna film you. And I was like, no, I'm not gonna cry this time, I'm not gonna cry. And I didn't, I just yelled really loudly. Like, their first song was Flaws, and like, I'm gonna put the video in because it's really funny, but like, they were walking, and he was like walking in the audience. Like, as soon as he didn't, like, he walked past me on the stage, went down and went the other way. I was like, no! And like, yelled. It was really funny. And then at one point I yelled at Will and I was like, slay! But yeah, it was really great. And so like, Dan was like singing and like he went up to like, he was like at the stage kind of, and he like leans in. He just like makes eye contact with me and just like for a solid 10 seconds just stared at me and sang. I sat there, I was like, ah, and I was like, oh, yeah, because I got like, it was really cool and I got really creepy. I was like, okay. Okay, sorry. Anyways, but like, so like at one point it was like kind of quiet. There was like a few people, like a girl behind me was like, marry me. I was like, I'll fight you for him. We didn't actually say that, but like, it got kind of quiet. There was only like a couple people like yelling, and like they were about to play another song, and I go, Dan, you look like an angel, and like he sat there and he goes, and I was like, yes. And it was really great. And so like this whole entire thing, it was like just magical. Dan's hair was fabulous, and then like at one point he was doing Icarus. He went back into the crowd for some reason. I was like, okay, you're getting crazy. But like, and then he was like, their manager was like in the front, like kind of by us, and he started like signaling to like get his hat, and I was like, what? Walked back up, and then his hair, and then he took his hood off, and his hair was like flat, and I was like, what is happening? And I was like, okay, because like his hair started off really majestic, and then all of a sudden just fell, and I was like, alright, this is way funnier to me than it is to anyone else. Anyways, this concert was great. It was perfect. There was no guy filming it and being in my way. It was just amazing. I could like see them. I saw Kyle. I was closer to Kyle this time than I was to Will, because like last time I was really close to Will, like, and then this time I was like Kyle, and like at one point we made like, for like a split second we made eye contact. I was like, and it was amazing. And then also I smiled at Woody, and he like looked at me and he smiled back, and I was like, well, it was really great. Anyways, like, so I'm gonna finish this video now. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Click thumbs up if you like these kinds of videos that I make. Comment down below, tell me what some of your favorite concerts were. I'd like to know, even though no one's gonna really do it. But if you like what you see here, you can click the subscribe button. I try to post videos weekly, but we all know how that works out. Anyways, what was that? Thank you so much for watching. I will hopefully see you next week, and bye. Why did I do that?
Fall upon your knees, sing, this is my body and soul.